Hello, my name is Nadia and I'm based here in UAE in Abu Dhabi. I was born here, basically lived here all my life, and I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and I said, let's just do this. Yeah, why not? Yeah. So I'm not a makeup artist or anything. I'm just somebody who just loves makeup and beauty products. So what I'm gonna be doing in this channel is mostly makeup reviews, product related reviews, and makeup hauls, and maybe a few fashion clothing hauls, and a few makeup tutorials. Okay, so if you do want to continue watching how I achieve this look, can just go ahead and watch this video, and please do like and subscribe to my channel. So we're just gonna go ahead with our makeup now. Now before you do anything, it's very important that you prime your face with some primer, and you need to moisturize your face. I'm just gonna use the Soap and Glory Beauty Sleep Accelerator. You can just use any moisturizer. Okay, I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer in Radiant. Okay, I'm just gonna go and just put some on, just not a lot, just a little bit. I'm just gonna go and dot some on my face. Okay, now that we've got our base, I've already gone ahead and done my brows and my eyes. I just did my brows and just put on some base on top of my eye, and I'm just put on some liner and mascara. Okay, now we're gonna be using I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I use the MAC Mineralize foundation in NC42. Okay, you can just use whatever foundation you like. I tend to go with more of a creamy liquid to glowy foundation because I like the natural glow, because I like looking more natural. Okay, now I'm gonna be using the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. I'm just gonna spray some face mist. This is by Sephora, softening facial mist. You can just use any face mist to do this. Okay, just some face mist, or you could also use MAC Fix Plus to do this. And I'm just gonna dot on some foundation onto my brush, and just gonna put on my foundation. It just helps apply the foundation a lot better, and just makes the blending process much easier. Now the key to your foundation looking more natural, people ask me this all the time, how does your foundation look so good, flawless? The key to makeup looking good is less. Less is always more. If you need coverage, use a foundation that has high coverage, and try and use, and if you do need to conceal, just use a concealer that doesn't crease or doesn't cake or doesn't look, like you've got a lot of makeup on your face. Let's get real, you're gonna be wearing makeup, it ain't gonna look natural, but yeah, you could try making it look more even and more flawless. Okay, now I do not need to conceal because you can see, but I still would like to brighten. I like to get some brightness under the eye, so I'm just gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 number 25. So I'm just gonna dot some on, and you could use whatever concealer suits your skin. Just make sure you need to use a concealer which is just one shade lighter than your skin, or if you need to correct, I think it's best if you need to correct to use a concealer that does correct and conceal at the same time. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this with my Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86. I'm just gonna put in all the information below so you could see what I'm using to blend my makeup. Now this works really well when it comes to blending out the concealer. You could also use your beauty blender to do this, but I prefer brush because I'm not going heavy on my concealer at the moment. Just a little bit, just so that it brightens up my face a little bit. Yeah, and we're done. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my under eye with the Anastasia contouring and highlighting powder in a golden peach. I tend to use a peachy tone setting powder because I feel it goes best. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the Sigma Tapered Highlighter highlighting brush in which is F35. It's really good to set your makeup or to lay down any powder under the eye area. I believe it works really well. So yeah, I'm done with that. Okay, now we need to set our face. Okay, now when it comes to setting powders, I believe loose powders are the best. Okay, compact powders, they're also pretty good, you know, but I believe I've tried everything, and loose setting powders are really best. They're really finely milled, and it doesn't dry out, and it doesn't give much of that cakey look. So I'm gonna be using what is this, the Lancome Tint Miracle Natural Light Creator in I think it comes in like 2-3 shades, but I believe this is the translucent one. I think it's number 1, and this has a really nice finish to it. It mattifies and makes your skin healthy and glowy at the same time. Trust me. Just gonna take a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, you don't need a lot because this can really highlight your face quite a bit. Looks pretty beautiful in daylight. Okay, now we're done. Can you see that? Just a little bit. You see? Don't need a lot. Okay, we're done. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go and put on I might contour just a little bit because girls gotta contour. Okay, I gotta contour. Can't live without contouring. Okay, I'm gonna be using the Lorac Pro contouring kit, and I'm gonna go in with the shade medium contour, which is right here, just a little bit, and I will be using the Makeup Forever 408 brush to do this. Okay. Okay, now I just need to blend that out a little bit more so it looks more natural. Still need to blend that. Just gonna contour my jawline. Now I might wanna just put in a little bit of the highlighting powder in yellow. Highlight this one just a little bit, just to add a little bit more. Yeah, okay, that's it, we're done. Okay, now I'm just gonna put on some blush. I'm using Rendezvous by Makeup Geek. They've got amazing blushes. I'll be doing a video soon on Makeup Geek products that I've just recently placed an order. Oh, I'll be using the Makeup Geek rounded blush brush. Okay, it's, believe it or not, this is actually for blush. So I use this to have much controlled effect over my blush. Okay, yeah, okay. Now, the secret to blending everything in is something called as a buffing technique that a lot of people use. You can just get one of these buffing brushes. I got mine from H&M. It was real cheap. I think it was like about 45 dirhams. You get it in H&M, yeah, or you could just use this if you have one. So I'm just gonna use this and just gonna buff everything out so everything looks more blended in and more natural. So you don't have lines, you don't want like lines going all over your face. Okay, so we're done with buffing, blushing. So let's move on to the fun part. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm gonna be using MAC Pro Longwear Liner in More to Love. So what it looks like. Okay, we're done. I'm gonna be using the matte Flat Out Fabulous. This is a permanent lipstick from their collection, from the Retro Matte collection. You could still buy it from anywhere, any of the MAC stores. It's still available. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Last but not the least, girls gotta highlight. I mean, we gotta highlight, right? You just have to highlight. Okay, I'm gonna be going with the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Lightscapade. This is what it looks like. It's got these blue veins running through the highlighter, if you can see that on camera. Okay, it's Lightscapade. I'm gonna list all information down below, so you can check that out if you want to. So I'm just gonna place just a little bit, and I'll be using the Makeup Forever 120 fan brush, okay, to do this. I believe fan brushes really work beautifully because it not only lays your highlight on the high points, it also blends it in beautifully. You see that? You can always go ahead and place some on your nose, Cupid's bow. I just like to add some to my forehead. Last but not least, we need to set our makeup with the Urban Decay setting spray, the all-nighter Urban Decay setting spray. Now, I always use this because I want to keep my foundation looking, you know, as it looks right now. You know, it looks exactly the same. In about 8 hours later, it will look exactly the same. Okay, so you could use any setting spray. What this does is it takes away the cakey powdery look that you have going on your face. So I'm just gonna use, yes, not a lot, just a little bit, and we're done.